Adam Taxon here talking with Joel Griffith, who recently did the research that discovered that lunch pail Republicans, which has been actively supporting longtime, I think 36-year Indiana Senator Dick Lugar as RINO, as RINOs come, he's the one who discovered that it was basically a Democrat group, maybe with a lot of union money. And today is the primary day in Indiana, and Lugar is facing a very serious challenge from a fellow Richard Mourdouck. Joel, what's going on today? Obviously, it's going to be a while until the polls close.
Well, it's been a while before the polls close, but the momentum definitely has been in Mourdock's favor the last few days. In fact, one of the most recent polls shows him up by 10%. It is looking like a solid day for Mourdock. The one issue that comes into play is that in Indiana, you don't have to be a registered Republican to vote in the Republican primary.
Oh, well, that's a big deal.
There has been some effort to drive out Democratic votes in favor of Dick Lugar in this election.
But wouldn't the Democrat perspective be like, let's go against the more conservative Republican, because then our Democrat will have a better chance to win in November?
Well, that is one line of thinking, is that even though the Lugar campaign has been attempting to bring out the Democratic vote, the conventional wisdom in Indiana is that if Lugar loses, the Democrats will have a much greater chance of taking over the Senate.
Yeah.
So it's doubtful whether or not these efforts will actually work on behalf of the Lugar campaign.
So what has, I assume the Lugar campaign has been extremely desperate the last few days. What have they tried to do?
Well, it's almost pathetic what's gone on the last few days. One of the polls that was released showing Lugar in the lead, attempting to bring the momentum back, showed Dick Lugar up by 2 percentage points. The problem with that poll was that it was actually funded by a group of lunch-pail Republicans that we've shown to be really a big Republican group that typically helps Democrats.
So give me a prediction for what the results will be tonight, with numbers too.
Based on what I've seen, I'm predicting a Mourdock win by 6%.
And give me one more prediction. We're familiar here with the end of the political career of Arlen Specter, which has been kind of funny here in Pennsylvania. He's now writing books and desperate to go on any radio station that will have him, and complaining when there's a commercial break in between the segment. But that's another story. But give me a prediction. Will Lugar be gracious, or will he be mad about this?
I think that if Senator Lugar does lose tonight, I think he will be gracious in defeat, and I just trust him. I believe, based on his long service to the Republican Party, that he will, in the end, endorse his opponent.
Okay, Joel Griffith, we'll see if you're right tonight. Thank you.